discuss about other modes of nutrition in plants. There are mainly two modes of nutrition, autotrophic and heterotrophic. Or in autotrophic mode, plants make their own food with the help of sunlight and water, and in heterotrophic mode, plants cannot make their own food. So students, in heterotrophic mode, the plants are divided into two main groups. First is parasites and saprophytes. Parasite students, parasite mean the plants or animal which lives on or inside other animal organism called host and derive the food from it is called parasite. So non-green plants which obtain food from living bodies of other plants or animals are called plant parasites or just parasites. Okay, students, the plants which lives on or inside the body of other plants, okay, are called parasites. They get food from the body of other plants. The living organism of whose body food is obtained is called host of the parasite. For example, Cuscuta. This is a picture you can see, it's a host plant, and this is a Cuscuta plant. It is a parasite. It obtains food from the host plant. It cannot prepare its own food. It depends on the host plant for its food. Now comes saprophytes. Saprophyte means the plant which obtain food from dead and decaying organic matter. Dead and decaying organic matter means dead and decaying plants and animal remains. So, students, non-green plants like fungi which cannot make their own food, they derive their food from dead and decaying plants and organic matter. Okay, so fungi are saprophytes. Saprophytes mean the plant which get their nutrition from dead and decaying plants and organic matter. For example, mushroom, bread mold, and yeast are called saprophytes. Now students, we will discuss insectivorous plants. As the name suggests, insectivorous plants are those plants which catch the insects. They trap the insects through their leaves and take nutrition from them. These plants take nutrition partly from soil and atmosphere, and partly from soil and atmosphere, and partly from small insects. Okay, so the green plant which obtain their food partly from insects are called insectivorous plant. They are also known as carnivorous plant. They have a special leaf to capture the insects. Okay, the insectivorous plant grow only the soil which do not contain sufficient nitrogen mineral. These plants trap the insects by various methods and kill them and digest them to obtain nitrogen compounds like amino acid for their growth. Some examples are pitcher plant, sundew, Venus flytrap, and bladderwort. See, it's a picture of pitcher plant, and insectivorous plant. It's a picture modified leaf. It's a lid where he can capture the insects. So insectivorous plants are the plants which take nutrition partly from soil and atmosphere and partly for insects. Now comes symbiotic plants. The students, symbiotic plants mean the plants where two different species of plant live together as if they are the part of the same plant and help each other in obtaining food. Okay, main common example is lichens, where algae, green plant, and fungus, non-green plant, grow together as if they belong to the same plant. Okay, the type of nutrition that involving symbiosis occur in plants called lichens. See this one, where green colored plant are called alga and non-green plant fungus live together as if they are the part of the same plant. So symbiotic means the plant where living together of two different species of plant as if they are the part of the same plant and help each other in obtaining food. Okay, this is called symbiotic plants.